Suzanne stands at the bar and gazes sadly into space. At least, I think she's sad. Others disagree, and this elusive look on her face has been described as blank, bored, over-made up, and even under-made up. There's no consensus. She's dressed in the typical barmaid uniform of the Folies, black bodice, frilly neckline, except for these flowers across her décolletage. Those are unusual. At the Folies Bergere, the barmaids generally displayed a little more of themselves. There's even a naughty cartoon on the subject. So she's at the bar and she's serving a customer who's out here where I am. But as you can see, if I'm here and the cameraman's behind me, then the three of us form a horribly confusing and ugly reflection, overlapping and messy. So Manet, in a brilliant and fearless bit of modern picture making, has actually moved the reflection from behind Suzanne, where you can't see it, to over here, where you can. Bookloads of speculation have been published about this mysterious reflection. But the simple truth is, if it had stayed where it should be, we couldn't have seen it. In the reflection, Suzanne is serving a top-hatted chap with a moustache, rather blurred and insubstantial. He's been described as sinister, but shadowy is a better word. And of course, he is you in your Belle Epoque form. There are other details to note as well. Up in the corner, a pair of dangling legs. A trapeze artiste is performing for the crowd. Among the bottles, some Bass beer. The Folies Bergere was now popular with English tourists. What were they here for? What can it all mean? What are we being told? The fact that so many people have so many views about the Folies Bergere is proof of the painting's potency. This is one of the greatest masterpieces in London, and it never fails to set the emotions whirling and the mind ticking. My own view is that it's a simpler painting than we usually admit. Manet is showing us his tender side again, that remarkable empathy he had with modern women. The shifted reflection has become the barmaid's outer reality, the world out here. She, meanwhile, stands and dreams in her inner reality, cut off from us in a world of her own. Suzanne is another of his Susannas, a female victim of the male gaze, a casualty of the city. And art historians can twist themselves into as many compositional knots as they want, but they can't change the fact that this is a painting about a girl lost in her own thoughts, sad, exposed, vulnerable, and therefore so very modern.